Women are opportunistic lovers. If they think that they're not having the best opportunity to get the best guy, they're going to leave. That's just how women operate, unfortunately. There is no loyalty when it comes to females. It's about, let me get the best guy that I can, or a guy that has the potential to be the best guy, right? So that's why a girl will date a bum, because she thinks he'll change, he'll eventually become a somebody. But the reality is women date opportunistically. So since women date opportunistically, it's not in your best interest to be honest with them if you don't have your shit together a lot of the times. Because most women can't handle honesty. And if you do tell them the truth, they're going to make a decision that isn't in your favor. So that's why so many guys lie to women, because women can't handle the truth in general.
Yeah, that's true.
And you say, I know ideally you're saying that you want to hear the truth, but women don't even really want to know what's going on in the world. Like, do you really like look at what's happening in Russia or Ukraine right now?
No.
Because you don't care about geopolitics. You don't want to know stuff that's uncomfortable. Women like to live in this comfortable la la land reality. The same reason why you all lied about what you respect in people, because you like to think things that make you happy. That's the same reason you watch the shows that you watch and you consume the music and the culture that you consume, because women operate like children. The same reason that like kids like to be in the playground. They don't want to know what's happening in Russia, Ukraine. It doesn't matter. Yeah. You want to make the sandwich, have fun, fold the clothes, and then hug your husband. Let me worry about Ukraine. Let me worry about Putin and Zelensky, what's going on, what we should do. Your opinion isn't going to, like, maybe they should interfere. It doesn't help.
I feel like it's also not completely, but also about the communicating and being involved with your person too. Do you know what I mean?
It's really the illusion of being involved.
Okay.
Like if I'm stressed after work, instead of like me talking about it, it's better if like, yeah, it was a hard day. You come over, shoulder massage. That's your involvement, and that's a better solution rather than me talking about it. There's different ways to involve you in the problems rather than me confessing all of it and showing weakness.
Okay. I see.
I have one quote for you guys. You have two options when it comes to women as a man. You can either understand women, option A, or B, respect them as an equal, but you can't do both.
Damn. That's pretty deep.
One more time. You can either understand women or you can respect them as an equal, but you cannot do both. So in other words, if you understand women, you can't respect them as an equal. But if you respect them as an equal, you don't understand them. And that's the honest truth. And the reason why, if you understand them, you can't respect them is because you don't hold them to the same masculine standard as a man. That's why when I go out with a woman, I pay for the date, I plan everything, etc. I don't look at women as equals at all, because they're not. But we live in this crazy clown world where we think women are equals. And let's be honest here. You guys are all attracted to a man that doesn't treat you like an equal. You want a man that's a breadwinner. You want a man that's a boss. You want a man that's ambitious. You want a man that's a leader. So I cannot simultaneously be a leader and do all these things while respecting you as an equal. Have you guys ever thought about that? That strong, dominant man that you want does not respect you as an equal. That's why he's dominant.
I mean, if we're equal, let's split bills. Let's, for example, decide together where we want to eat. Oh, I want to go here, babe. What do you want to do? It's just like that whole dynamic right there won't work.
Women don't want a democracy. They want a dictator.
Yeah.
If I'm going to be honest.
And dick.
Literally and figuratively. and I know it sounds like fucked up, and you guys might have been in the back of your heads like, this is so misogynistic. No. If you think about it, chivalry literally is not treating women equal, because you understand them. They're not the same. If we're the same, let's go half on everything. But none of you guys want that shit, do you? You want me to be the leader. You want me to pick the date. You want me to plan the date. You want me to treat you like a lady, hold the door open for you. None of that is equality at all. We live in some crazy clown world where women think, oh yeah, I'm equal to a man, but I still want a man to give me chivalry. That doesn't make sense. Chivalry in itself is misogynistic by modern terms, because you're treating a woman differently because she's a female and you're giving her preferential treatment. Just that women don't like to admit when they're being treated like a lady that is in effect misogynistic by modern day standards. But I don't think it's misogynistic. I think it's realistic, and that's what women want. Women don't want a man that treats them as an equal.
You want to know how I know you're getting better at this? Because maybe 2 years ago, there would have been more anger in it. And I think a lot of the reason that the girls are saying that they want to be girl bosses and that respect ambitious qualities is because they're interacting with a lot of guys that don't know how to explain it properly or not at that level yet. But you're getting better at this point where all of them are listening to what you're saying, which is naturally heard from a lot of other people as misogynistic. But when you explain it in a logical way, when I say that women are children and want to go and just play with the little toys and make sandwiches and stuff, that used to be something that girls would get extremely triggered by. I'm saying this now, and I'm so used to girls immediately arguing, and no one's even challenging that point. You're like, yeah, true.
Well, to be frank, I think they just gave up, but
No, but all of them are listening intently. Like, yeah, you're right. Like this is actually like leveling up to the point where they're not even arguing. They agree.
Bro, they don't care.
No, we definitely do care. It's just we have nothing to argue with here.
They're
Completely.
thinking, no, you guys are right. that's where it got to.
I mean, it's fucked up, but I came to that realization within the last like 2 years that you really have two choices. You can either respect them as an equal and like just get walked on, or you can understand them and move accordingly. And once you understand women, there's no way that you can respect them as an equal if you want to be able to be attractive. Because the traits that make a man attractive inherently are contingent upon you not treating her like an equal. You actually have to treat her like an inferior. Look at sex. Pulling her hair, telling her she's a slut, smacking her, spitting in her mouth. You're degrading her. Women love that shit. Why? Because it's the animalistic tendencies between the two genders of what they're actually aroused and attracted to. Women are aroused by men that can dominate them in all aspects of life. But then you want me to sit there and call you a girl boss? Get the fuck out of here. Doesn't make sense. And women aren't attracted to that. That's why I always laugh when girls say, oh, I want an equal partner. Hell no. You want a man that you can obey.
Do you guys not care, or are you guys all high or something?
I think it's the way you explain it.
Are we in the same room? Did you guys put an edible on the drink, or did you spike their drinks? What the fuck did you do?
Does everyone disagree?
No.
No, I
Can we just convince the whole panel of girl bosses? Because they all started off by saying that women should be ambitious. We're all girl boss queens. You were the Colombian was the only one who was the feminine one, and all of them are quiet and nodding their head now like kids.
It's not that women should be ambitious. It's that like in reality they have to be. They can't rely on a man completely.
Exactly.
Like no girl actually wants to go to work and be a girl boss and all that stuff. But realistically, that's what they have to do now.
Yeah. It's like the dating pool has gotten.
I mean, idealistically, that's not what we want to do, but it's kind of the only thing left. You know what I mean?
But you also said that that's what you respect in a woman.
Well, I do respect that to an extent, but not for me. But I do respect it.
What?
Walk it back now.
Like, hold on.
Walk it back.
I don't know. I respect it, but it's not like.
Think about it.
I'll be honest, only women get the privilege of not making sense.
But I'm
when
pretty
they talk.
sure.
I guarantee if us three weren't here and she was having this conversation with the girls, they'd be like, oh my God, yeah, like I totally get that.
Yeah.
I am gonna respect the girl.
Yeah.
Well, it's because
I feel the spirits.
men and women aren't the
manifest,
same.
girl.
You're not going to understand us the same way.
Oh no, I understand English. She's not making sense.
Okay.
What did she say then? You decipher the woman.
Yeah.
Translate.
I mean, I'm just saying that
Translate for me, please. What'd she say?
that she respects women that are girl bosses, but then also the opposite.
I respect women that are girl bosses, but it's not what it should
No,
be.
hold on,
But
I want her
do-
to translate the woman.
That made me even less sense.
What do you mean? You can't respect both. You can't respect the girl boss, but you like.
Yes, but she's explaining it like it's something that it's a cope that they have to go and provide for themselves because that's what's in front of them. But that isn't what you should respect if it's something that they have to do reluctantly. Things that you don't want to do is not something that you should respect. It's something that's just the reality of the world.
do it, like that you're able to. I guess in
Bruv.
that sense.
This is hilarious.
We got 26,000 people watching this live right now. This is crazy.
You can't make
This is
this up.
hilarious, though.
You can't make it up, bro.
Do you
Okay.
have the womanese translation? No.
No, because that's what I understood from it. So
Stop it.
Is that what?
Get some help.
Is that what you were trying to say? I don't
guess,
even know what she
kind
said
of.
anymore.
But like, even though in reality, like a girl shouldn't be a girl boss and stuff, you still gotta respect the girls that go out there and like have to work for themselves. Like,
I mean,
it's not what a girl wants, but it's what some have to do. So I still respect it.
What do you respect more? The woman that landed the guy and is a stay-at-home mom, or a woman that's a girl boss?
I would say girl boss only because that's harder to do.
You think so?
Yeah.
Clearly, it's harder to be the stay-at-home mom if
I would
none of you
argue
can
the
do
opposite.
it.
Yeah.
If you're all coping and have to go work because you actually want to be the stay-at-home mom, then being the stay-at-home mom is harder.